Hi guys, welcome back. This time next week, Christmas will all be over. So, welcome to my Monday. In the morning, I went and watched Catherine's nativity show at school. Then I went into town with my mum, but I didn't think she'd appreciate me uploading some of the photos I took of her. We had a little nosy around some shops, and then we went and had lunch in Ponce's. Now I always get the large gluten-free breakfast. And it's very sad because all the waiters know that too. We even sit at the same table in the corner where it is nice and quiet. I had to leave my mum in town as Catherine was due her antibiotic, which I had to go give her at the school. So once I'd given Catherine her antibiotic, I came home and set to tidying the house. Now because it had just been the weekend, there was some pots to catch up on, which I quickly did. After picking the kids up from school, my parents came. They come most Mondays to spend some time with the kids. When my parents had gone, I'd got changed. Now on a Monday night I go to dance. Tonight it was our Christmas night out. Well, I say night out. We had one class where we ran our show dance and then we went across to the pub for some drinks. Now, let's move on to Tuesday. Now, after I finish dance every term, I do go through my dance bag. Although I only use it once a week, it gets very, very messy, as I just shove my shoes and stuff back in after classes. Now I'll pull everything out and reorganise it. I am looking at my shoes, as I did notice that the sole of my tap shoes are coming off again. I say again, as 3 days before the last show, I actually ripped the whole sole off one of my shoes. Luckily for me, Brad knows how to fix things and he went and got some contact adhesive and glued them back down. They survived up to now, however, I can see them coming loose again, so maybe I will have to glue them back down. Well, I say me, it'll be Brad. Onto the little table. I think I've shown this before. It just becomes a dumping ground really quickly. So I go and grab an Asda bag that becomes my bin bag and put all the rubbish in there, and I start moving things around to where they should go. Why is it when you record yourself you see how much time you waste doing nothing? Now it does look like I'm talking to myself, but I've actually got Brad on the phone because he was on his lunch break and we were just having a general catch up. Once the table is clear, you'll see me come back through with a cloth and some spray, and I'll clean the coasters and then wipe the table down. This table I love. I think I've shown it before, but it lifts up, but Brad put this vinyl cover on, so it makes it really easy to wipe clean. Onto the sofa. Now I'm folding these blankets and putting them back on the back of the sofa. Now I'm just neatening up the other blankets, and Brad's coats and hats are also there, and the two teddies that sit just above the blankets. Right, you can't really see this because it's so zoomed out. I'm just sorting some stuff out on that side when I put my headphones back. Now I'm running around getting the hoover and quickly vacuuming this side of the living room. Now my eldest Caleb had cycling proficiency. Now as you will have seen, these bikes live here, but his has been at the front as he's been out riding it. Just to clear some space and sort out all around this area, I'm just pulled all the bikes out. I'm just quickly hoovering around that area before putting everything back neater. Now I'd just like to say, before Caleb did cycling proficiency, he couldn't even ride his bike, so he's done really well learning. Does anybody else have one of these little scrapey tools for the carpet? Now I lose a lot of hair and so does Catherine. It's really good for getting it all out the carpet so that you can vacuum and get all the dust and debris up. I'm quickly vacuuming the area before I put the bikes back. Now putting the bikes back takes a long period of time as it's really hard. It's like a jigsaw puzzle trying to put them all back together. But I suppose if you like doing jigsaws, you can figure this out. Now these bikes have been here for a while, so it doesn't take me too long because I know roughly how they all fit into each other. Now that's my partner's bike. Unfortunately he hasn't gone out on it much with me being ill. And my bike goes at the front. As when I'm well enough, I do try to get out on bike rides. Though it hasn't been often, as I don't like biking in the rain, so that's usually when I fall off and hurt myself, or damage my bike. That box that I've just put back underneath had a load of stuff in. I've just put some bike paraphernalia in there and emptied all the rubbish from it too. Now moving on to the toys. Caleb likes playing with the Lego here, so it gets messy really quickly. Now this is all the doll stuff that I will be going through next year and sorting out properly. The other one's Caleb's cars, and then the Lego slides in too. This gets messy really quickly, so I do have to do this quite a lot. Now when wiping this down, you won't believe how many little spiders I find. Isn't it funny the places they find to hide? Even though this gets cleaned regularly, there is still some lurking underneath things. Now going on top is Caleb's Walkman. Now they both have MP3 players, which always makes me laugh because it's something we had when we were kids, but it keeps them off devices. Now onto the shoe cabinet. Funny enough, I did do the bottom one, that was the kids' shoes. But silly me forgot to click record, so you're only going to see me do my shoes. Brad's shoes doesn't fit in the cabinet as he wears high tops, so they always just end up out in front of the unit. Going in again with some spray and wiping it all down. All the mud and muck came straight off, which was really satisfying to watch, but I don't think the camera picked it up. Once I'd wiped it all out, I began to put the shoes back in. These are my running trainers, which, with me being ill, haven't really been used either, but hopefully in the new year I'm going to get back to it. This is me just trying to see if I can put shoes in a different configuration to maximise space. I'm then quickly going to wipe down the outside so that that's all clean too. This is me just checking that the handle for the bottom has stayed on, as I had to do a quick repair, but as I said, I completely forgot to click record, so I haven't got any of that to show you. Hey, today's Friday, just drinking my coffee. Went and watched Caleb's nativity this morning, and I know we're missing a few days worth of footage. We don't know what it is. Catherine's on antibiotics. Brad went to the doctor's yesterday. We're a bit all over the place with the sickness bug. We're a week before Christmas now, aren't we? So today will literally just be a really quick tidy around the house, get what footage I get done. It's 10 to 12 now, so I've got about 2 or 3 hours to see what I get done. So I'm quickly just wiping the bathroom sink down that's covered in toothpaste. It wasn't Caleb's nativity actually, it was a carol concert, but you can tell I was nervous recording that. I definitely do not like talking to the camera, but I am throwing myself into this. So apologies for how awkward I look. Hopefully I will get a bit better as time goes on. Now, I've only just got used to voiceovers as well, so I probably sound awkward doing this. Now, I was loving this angle. I'd managed to suction cup my camera to the bathroom mirror, so this was a very interesting angle, but throughout the whole of the recording, I was panicking that it was going to fall into the sink. Luckily, it didn't. Now I've cleaned the sink and now I'm just wiping it dry, which is pointless really, because the minute anybody washes their hands it's going to get wet again. And then I'm just wiping down all the things to put back. That's my hair oil, there's some toothpaste and toothbrushes, there's the timer that my kids use to time them brushing their teeth, and their toothbrushes and toothpaste. I've just wiped down my toothbrush as well. Brad does have a toothbrush, it's just not on the side of the sink, it's at the top corner. Now I am going to move on to wiping the bath. I didn't do the full lot as it got a proper good clean the other day, but with us all being sick I thought I'd best just wipe it all over so it was nice and clean for Brad coming in from work. I did also clean the toilet, but I spared you having to watch that. Didn't think anybody needed to see me clean the toilet. Now on to emptying the dryer, which my kids are going to hate me when they come home from school and realise that they've got a pile of stuff to put away. But once it's done, and I'm sure they'll be glad for some clean pyjamas going into the Christmas holidays, where let's face it, unless we're going out, we won't be getting dressed. I'm happy to say that I'm now more or less on top of the washing. I've just got the kids' school uniform to do, which hopefully I'll get done over the weekend so that is off my mind over the Christmas period. Now with us all being ill, it has been a mountain, but I'm glad to see the bottom of the wash basket. Though let's face it, washing is never ending and we've all got clothes on, which will go in the wash basket tonight. Does anybody else do this? Sit on the floor while they move stuff from the washer and the dryer? Now again, I've got my headphones on, but I've been listening to an audiobook today and it's really hard to hear with all the other noises going on. I did have a hearing test a couple of months ago, which did turn out that I am deaf. Now at the age of 25, never thought I'd be deaf. But listening to my audiobook, emptying the washer into the dryer, now onto the desk. This becomes a dumping ground for all sorts of letters and papers from school. The craft stuff from the dining room table will have to move here over Christmas so we can use the table. So I quickly neatened it up and gave it a wipe down. Yes, I did quickly show the camera Oscar Piastri's photo. It belongs to Catherine. She got it for her birthday and we haven't quite put it up yet. I'm just sorting through the battery box. This needed sorting before Christmas as it'll get a lot of use because I'm sure the kids will get things that will need batteries. I then just went through everything. I moved the papers into one big pile and then went through them all off camera and only put back the ones we needed. Right guys, I've just had to put this interlude in because I've realised I've deleted some footage. Coming up, I'm going to show you our Christmas decorations as it's the last Christmas we will spend in this house. So I thought I'd show you what we have. Here we have my gran made this and this. This belonged at my mum's house. We've got a Santa that one of my kids brought home from school, some ducks and a snowman. Have these on the mantle. These belong to my gran as well. Obviously we've got the kids' stockings. These ones light up. Lights that go across that look like berries, and the mistletoe. A tree, which as I say we haven't decorated yet. It goes all the way down to the floor though, and it is absolutely massive. We also have this little wreath that's A Nightmare Before Christmas. My mum got us this, someone she knows made it. We also have this little felt tree that goes up on the kids' bedroom door on Christmas Eve. And then these are all our decorations for the tree, which I'll show you as we put them on the tree. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.